Two lawmakers on Capitol Hill joined forces with a leading pro-life group to push a bill focused on helping families who experience miscarriage and early pregnancy loss. The Bereaved Parents Rights Act especially targets the states where decisions about fetal remains are left largely to the hospital. The bill aims to create a more compassionate and consistent national standard, giving grieving parents clearer rights and choices over what happens to their child. EWTN's Paola Flynn has more.
Miscarriage brings profound grief, with families often suffering in silence and difficult questions about what comes next. Now, lawmakers on Capitol Hill are preparing to introduce legislation supporters say would protect the rights of grieving parents to bury a child lost through miscarriage or stillbirth.
Probably 1 out of 3 women have a miscarriage. It's way more common than I would have ever guessed. And so often, it's really early in the pregnancy, and it happens in an emergency room, and a doctor attending them there's no relationship with them.
Republican Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas spent 25 years as a physician and OB/GYN. He co-sponsored the measure with pro-life Florida Representative Kat Cammack. The bill received support from Students for Life Action.
Bereaved parents, they have rights, and they deserve to know those rights, and depending on what state or what hospital or what team of healthcare professionals are treating you that day, that's going to vary. So we've seen where about 26 states have protections on the books for parents who have lost children to stillbirth or to miscarriage, and we're looking for a federal standard that protects all parents. As a mom who has experienced loss myself, I know that the pain that you're going through, it doesn't give you the space to grieve.
The Florida state representative explained that when she suffered an ectopic pregnancy, she was not offered this option.
I was not. And so many parents and mothers have not been given that opportunity, and it is something that you carry with you for the rest of your life.
The proposal enters an already sensitive national conversation surrounding pregnancy loss and the treatment of baby remains. Supporters insist the focus of the bill is helping families navigate loss with dignity and choice, empowering them in times of grief.
And so this bill is a very simple first step. It just amends the Social Security Act to direct the Secretary of Health and Human Services to issue a memo to tell hospitals and birthing centers across America that they have to educate parents who are undergoing this horrific loss, that they have the right to request their baby's body be sent to a funeral home, to send their baby to a burial plot, to see their baby. And it's very simple. It's a memo.
Hawkins explained that mothers going through moments of crisis like this often rely on the recommendations of medical staff. Some mothers who have suffered this loss have joined the proposal to ensure that the legislation protects other grieving parents.
The hospital could have said, we're going to put your baby in medical waste. My 8-inch long son, Gabriel, in medical waste without my permission at all. But we were very blessed that they allowed us to bury our son. Other parents aren't as lucky, you know. They're fighting for their child's remains, and sometimes they win and sometimes they lose.
The uncertainty Donna Murphy experienced led her to advocate for a change in Ohio law to ensure that parents have the right to choose to bury their children. Without knowing it, she would later change the life of Sarah Wirtz, who suffered a miscarriage in the same state.
That's a lot taken anyways if your child has passed away while you're still pregnant, but then on top of it, to not know what was going to happen to him when I went to the hospital, I was like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can go not knowing if they're going to allow me to honor my son in death and be able to have his disposition rights and bury him. And it just so happens that I was blessed to be in Ohio, where the laws are a little bit better.
Now, Sarah has the opportunity to grieve with her family and remember her son, Noah.
Every Sunday, my kids go out and we bring donuts, and we go there all the time. My 2-year-old likes having little Hot Wheels cars on my son's grave and play with his little brother, and we just go there and tell him we love him, and it's so meaningful to my family as well as Noah. Like we get to, he still remains part of our life and our family, which he would have anyways, but it's a physical place that we can go and talk to him and be with him, and it's just invaluable.
In Washington, D.C., Paola Flynn for EWTN Pro-Life Weekly.